Hey everybody, welcome back to the Chorizo Bro show. We got a brand new bro in the building,
Yeah,
Kenny.
what's up? Hey.
This is Kenny. I've been trying to get him on the show for quite a while now, and I think this is an appropriate movie for you to jump in on.
I like it, yeah.
It's for the holidays, action-packed, a fun movie, ready to rock and roll. How do you feel?
I feel good, man.
You feel comfortable?
Good. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we got Brandoni here on the video today also.
Back again.
Merry Christmas to you guys out there that celebrate. Happy holidays, whatever it is.
Starting with a Christmas movie.
The first video of December is going to be a Christmas movie. Arguably,
I think all
A
the
Christmas
three
movie.
of us all believe it's a Christmas movie.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely.
I don't think you can argue that it's not.
Yeah.
Even if you don't like the fact that it's a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
It is a Christmas movie.
Everything about it is a Christmas movie.
Almost everything.
Yeah.
Almost everything. All right, guys. For those of you that saw the thumbnail and the title of the video, we're talking about 1988's Die Hard. So we're ready to rock and roll here. We're going to do what we normally do here. We're going to do our spoiler-free 5-star review, and then we're going to jump into the discussion full-on, spoiler-heavy. We're just going to talk about whatever topics we feel like. So if you haven't seen the movie, what the fuck's wrong with you? Go watch the movie and get back here and finish the rest of the video. This is like...
Honestly.
This is one of those movies that it's got a reputation, and it's like in public consciousness so much that I think everybody should see it. So,
Yeah,
do you want to start us on our 5 stars?
Yeah, sure. I'd have to give it at least like a 5-star review myself. I've watched it
Perfect
too
movie.
many times. It's fantastic. It has good pacing. It keeps you intrigued. There are a lot of funny quirks about the characters that are in the movies. That's just enjoyable. I watch it at least every Christmas. Yeah, every single time.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Brandon?
Probably say 4.5 out of 5. Amazing fucking action. So, just to say this movie without spoils, at that time just really changed the action lineup. Really made Bruce Willis a star. Brought this actor who's the bad guy everyone heard as Alan Rickman, who debuted as Hans Gruber basically in people's eyes. Like, he's had some other, but like...
That's the first one that I remember him in for sure, yeah.
Yeah. This movie's 88, and it set the way for all these action movies after, and it's just... It's a Christmas movie. It's a fucking action Christmas movie.
Yeah.
What more could you want? Yeah.
What more could you want?
Yeah.
Yeah, like what else does this movie need? I don't think anything else would
You get
spoil.
Bruce Willis
It would
also.
spoil. It would spoil the mix, you know.
Bruce Willis with hair. Yeah, that's
It is
Yeah.
weird to go back and see him with all the hair. Yeah,
Was it his,
it's receding, but he's got hair.
Real hair? Was it all real?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was his hair.
I'm pretty sure that's his hair.
Was all-
You guys are gonna hate me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna land at a 3.
Oh,
At 3?
Now, I do think that everybody should see this movie, and I would highly recommend it.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
It's great, but the more you think about the movie, the dumber it is.
Oh.
And I have a hard time with some of the dumb choices that are in here. That's one of the problems I have with a lot of things we watch. When I start asking too many questions,
The plot starts to fall apart.
But 3 is not a bad score. It's not a great score, but it's not a bad score. So, but definitely, it should be on everyone's watch list. I think everybody should see this movie just for the fact that it is like it's the Bruce Willis action hero movie.
Yeah.
It's one of the most quotable action movies out there.
Absolutely.
So, but yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. It was great. I think everybody should see it. But there's enough in here for me to be like, this movie's kind of dumb, and I had a hard time personally getting over some of it. So that's it for me. Let's go into the spoiler discussion. We're just going to talk about whatever we want. I took a few notes, and I think you guys are going to have some good stuff to bounce off of here.
Okay.
And we can get to it. Who would like to start with any notes they have? If you don't have any, I got some things we can jump off on.
So let's start off with that this is based actually off a story. I did not know this until after watching this movie again and rewatching it immediately on the credits. It says
I almost messaged you.
Yeah,
I almost messaged you. So, full disclosure here, what we normally do, because you guys know, if you keep up with the show, we like to do adaptations. If there's a movie we're going to be doing, and it's based on a book, we want to read the book also. So that's kind of like where we try to do that.
Yeah.
Now, when we were discussing what movie we should talk about next, we were like, dude, Die Hard. It's an easy go-to for December.
Christmas. Now's the time.
Yeah.
And we were like, yeah, cool. We don't have to read a book. We can just fucking talk about
Yeah,
the movie.
no
Die
need-
Hard.
Yeah. And then I looked
much
at it and
as
I was
I
like,
read-
based on a book, I was like, what?
You're like, what could they need?
Brandon, why didn't you tell me? I would have read the damn book. So none of us read it.
I had no idea.
I had no idea.
Not even tried. Did you get any information on that book?
Yes, a little bit of information about the book.
Okay.
So it's a book by an author called Roderick Thorpe. It is a sequel to his book, The Detective.
Huh.
So he wrote a book called The Detective. They made a movie on said book with Frank Sinatra.
Oh.
What?
So Frank Sinatra originally
Is John McClane?
was gonna be John McClane.
That's
He
right,
he was like he was in like his 70s.
Swinging through and broken glass on his feet with his fucking heavy accent. And he just sings a couple songs in between.
So I'm pretty sure.
Oh
Would have
my-
been hilarious to have seen
That,
that.
yeah, that,
Absolutely.
much
so,
more memorable movie, actually.
So The Detective was one of Roderick Thorpe's big books. They made a movie. Frank Sinatra's in it. So yes, it is hilarious. And when I did that, I would look back on all the scenes that I like of this movie, and I was like, man, can you imagine old ass Frank Sinatra? Like you just said, imagine in the fire hose and all that
Yes, the
shit. Imagine
C4.
Frank Sinatra. So fantastic. I'm probably gonna read these things.
Is his name John McClane in The Detective?
Unknown. I didn't look that far. I just know that Frank Sinatra was in it. And I was like, that's all I need to know. That's the funny.
That's like
That's
the prequel
the
to this.
rock.
It's the beginning of this story, and I'm
My-
sure when they adapted it, because
It
the
makes
book.
sense because, like, when you go into the story, it seems like a continuation of a story. Like,
Yeah,
his wife is. He's coming in.
he feels like there's a heavy backstory to this.
There's a heavy backstory. He's coming in. The whole limo thing. The whole him showing up. It seems. See, some of the things I think that you're going after now. There's a lot of just effects, practicalities, and things that I know you're gonna attack. But going off.
You'd be surprised.
But going off of the like story-wise, starting off, I think if you take into context that there's a whole nother fucking movie or a whole nother like book before this that leads up to that, it kind of adds more because it goes right off of the bat. Like it,
Yes.
yeah, and like who
You don't need to know the backstory to enjoy this, so there's not
no.
And I'm not gonna fault it for
But-
not being
but it-
based on the book
but
that
it-
much on a book I didn't read.
But at least who is this guy? It's like it seems
You know
maybe the prequel of this New York cop was like he is a badass because as soon as it starts like oh he's a badge he's a former badge and
Right.
but all these other cops are like getting shot and they're idiots so like he's not just like he's
This almost seems like the
he-
quintessential detective.
yeah
Yeah, he seems like he's leagues ahead of the cops that are there trying to help him.
yeah
He's the only one that actually knows what he's doing somehow, and that is very wild to.
Well, what about the dad from?
oh yeah
Tell
us about
Steve
that.
Urkel's.
Yeah, tell us about
Steve Urkel's fucking interim uncle or whatever.
this was before right
I think so.
yeah because this
Yeah,
is
I think
88.
so. And he's a cop in that show too. You saw Family Matters, right?
Yeah.
So Steve Urkel, he has like the crush on the girl. Isn't that? I don't
Yeah,
really
I
remember
think-
it that
I-
well.
oh god
I think doesn't he have the crush on the girl that lives there, and it's Carl Winslow's daughter. And Steve Urkel comes by. I got a crazy thing to whatever. And I kept thinking, wouldn't it be funny because Carl Winslow's character in this, that's not his name. It's like something Powell. Tells a story about how he shot a kid.
it's like Owl or something
Yeah, it's like Al Powell.
yeah Owl.
Yeah, it's Al.
So it's Al Powell. Okay. Whoa. Al Powell is telling a story about how he like shot a kid. Shot a 14-year-old kid, and in my head I was like, he shot Urkel. And I don't know why. I don't know why in my head that's where I went, but he's the only one that seems to know
He's the only one that even tries to listen to the guy.
exactly.
Everybody else is just like, well, how do you know that's not just another terrorist? And-
Right.
Which doesn't even make any sense because why would a terrorist?
Also, those two actors, the one that plays the deputy chief of police and then also the reporter, those guys played sleazebags from the 80s to the 90s. Every fucking movie
Yes.
they came. I don't even
good
know
at
those guys' names.
The
Like
reporter fucking sucked in that movie. He's just
same dude comes out in Ghostbusters, and he's the same piece of
he
like,
plays
shit.
the EPA agent.
Yeah, and that other guy
Dickless. Is he Dickless?
I think, and then the chief of police comes out in fucking Trading Places.
I feel like there's a couple other.
And he's the dirty cop or the dirty
FBI agent
something.
So they
like
just
that.
played
He's the one that
dumbass,
gets
scummy
fucking-
people.
Just the scummiest people.
So we got
did good casting on that because I hate those fucking people. You're like, okay, you shot the bad guys. Who's gonna shoot like the chief of police? Like,
man, I don't know. See, and that's the thing. You start thinking about it too much. You go, man, some of this stuff is so dumb. I didn't love Carl Winslow's. I'm gonna keep calling him Carl Winslow, guys. Sorry.
not Al Powell.
No, not Al Powell.
Powell.
I'm not in love with that. His introduction was so stupid, and I was like, man, this is like a product of late '80s, where he goes to the convenience store, and the guy's like, "What? You're buying them for your wife, whatever." He's like, they're making fun of the guy for buying a Twinkie. Whatever he was getting.
He was getting several little snacks.
I thought you guys ate donuts.
Yeah,
or-
his remark was, "I thought you guys only ate donuts," and like, oh.
And I was like, okay, so this is our. It felt like a weak introduction to this character, being that he's also playing kind of an everyman, and that's why John McClane like relates to him.
Yeah.
But they just made him look goofy, kind of for no reason.
What, the cop?
Yes, Carl Winslow.
Yeah, they did. They really did.
They made him look goofy, and there was kind of no reason to make him
like
goofy.
how the man just fucking looks goofy. He's just a bit.
No, they wrote him in to be goofy. The whole scene where he's like
when he backed up and in the car and
he's got food all over him, and you're like, why are you making him look like that?
when he got like the 20 Twinkies and said it's for my wife.
That's what we're saying. Yes, it's not a good look. If you're gonna make this guy be like, okay,
But also, what are they gonna do? They show him like at the gym,
but they can't. They were like,
he's like hitting the punching bag, and then I'm on a call, and then he goes.
No, I'm not saying I would have wanted that.
He is more believable, and he got more from this role being this goofy man. After being this goofy man in this stupid ass movie, he got a whole series as a dad.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm saying
would have been trying to
for
be tough.
storytelling purposes, you don't make your make him look like a bumbling kind of idiot, and then it just wasn't an effective way for me to be like, okay, I trust this guy.
Yeah,
he's like the comedian. He's like he was the guy from yeah, and then he doesn't do it through the movie. So we just sarcastically laugh at him for a second, and then and we're like, no, dude, he's the one that's gonna get fucking John McClane out of this.
No, the limo driver.
I wanted him to have more anything, honestly.
Tell me what you would think about the limo driver. All the while, there's shit going on. He's trying to reach him out, and he's like...
He's just hanging out.
Pouring drinks.
He's drinking the little liquor bottles that are in the limo. He's talking to women on the phone. Doing anything but helping. And
well, he doesn't have access to what's going on in there, right?
No.
He only turned on the radio. As soon as he turns on the radio, he hears John. The whole conversation. If he wouldn't have been
because he saw it on the news because of that shitty reporter that he saw it on the news, and so he was like, oh, well, because they were talking about how they were only communicating with the CB radios, and he had one in the limo, so he turned it on. That's when he was like, oh.
Yeah, right, exactly.
But the dude had no idea anything at all around him was going on. And
so we keep coming. See, he could have. That's fine to have him being the comedic relief. That's kind of what that was written for.
I suppose.
And I'm kind of I'm kind of sold on it. I'm like, okay, yeah, let him be the goofy, funny, whatever.
Yeah, but it would have been. I don't know.
You're gonna have the guy,
the hacking nerd.
He did. Didn't he punch the shit out of the one guy?
Yeah, the hacking nerd dude was so annoying.
Yeah, that guy was extremely.
Oh, that was Urkel.
He tried. He tried to like be the comedic relief. Also, he's like, "And here they come," and I'm like, his voice.
No, what is his line? He says some line where I couldn't roll my fucking eyes hard enough when he says it. The nerd guy.
Had several lines that made me want to roll my eyes.
Yeah,
it was really irritating as a character, to be honest with you.
He's like,
But he did
And
what he
what
was
he
supposed
was-
to do. I think he was meant to be annoying, so that whenever the kid
Yeah.
like knocks him out at the end, it's more satisfying.
Yeah, and well, it should have been like worse. They should have just like blown him up. I would have been more satisfied.
Yeah, I
if
would
he
have
got
liked
blown up.
I would have liked a more
Crushed
heavy,
by the vault.
I kind of
doors.
thought whenever he
Maybe
slammed
the limo
into him
slam-
with
yeah,
the limo, that would
right.
have done more damage to him. But no,
Yeah,
they just
there was like 3 criminals who didn't get a lethal hit. They just got punched
yeah.
or hit over the head. And then I was like, well, what happened to them? Like,
They got arrested, probably.
I don't know. They were all over the place. And just like Han said, that they wouldn't even know what the fuck's going on. They let that last dude come out with the machine gun. What happened to the fucking the guy that?
Okay, so you get what I'm saying.
Oh, there's
Like,
a lot of
there's
holes.
so many like.
Oh, there's so many holes.
Yeah.
Is it a good time? It's a good time.
Oh, it's a great
It's a
time.
great time.
If
Go
you're-
watch
if
it
you're
this
just-
Christmas. Go
if
watch it this Christmas. with
turning your
family.
brain off.
Every Christmas, actually, like
Yeah.
it's just
Maybe you know what? I won't say every Christmas, every December.
Well, I mean, I didn't mean next
Christmas time.
Yeah, every Christmas time. yeah.
I mean, if somebody was like,
don't watch this on.
if I was hanging out with my family and somebody was like, put Die Hard on, I'd be like,
December
shut the
1st
fuck up.
and ends on December 24th.
Wait, what?
I said Christmas starts on December 1st and ends on the
Christmas is
24th.
starting like this, like the second Halloween's over. I feel like.
Oh,
It's-
yeah.
It's so elongated.
Oh, yeah.
They're trying to sell the crap out of this stuff. So I had a few questions. Let's run down some of the things that. So I wrote for this section of the video. I wrote, "Let me get this straight." So there's only a couple things on here where I was like, okay, I want to make sure I watched this correctly and I read the tone correctly.
Uh-huh.
Tell me if I read this wrong. Did the lady that's pregnant suggest that she was gonna go drink?
Oh, absolutely. She was like, "Is it okay for the baby to have one sip?"
Yes.
But but she's not being sarcastic, right?
No, she was
she kind of means it,
genuinely,
right?
yeah,
Okay.
This is
It was
1988. They
Yeah.
had just told people, I think 2 or 3 years before, to fucking put on a seatbelt and to stop drinking and driving.
Yeah, and
Like,
I don't know if you've
and
seen
they
the
did-
interview where people were just like, "What? That sounds stupid. Why
I can't
would
drink and drive. Yeah.
Or they just took asbestos out of the cigarettes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So that was when I watched it this morning, and I was like, oh, I forgot about that line. I don't know why that struck me, being like, oh, she's pregnant, and she's pretty pregnant. It's not like, you know.
Well, yeah, the lady says later that she's not due for a couple weeks, so she's like at
close.
the end of her
She's close to
pregnancy.
not being at work anymore for a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me get this straight. And I laughed out loud when this happened. I just wanted to make sure that I was like, okay, I heard that and I saw it. So Bruce Willis strolls on the scene. He's at the party, and he's kind of, you can tell he's a fish out of water. The way he's looking around, and the camera really does kind of let you see the way people are acting, the classical music that's playing over, and all the things. He feels, he looks like he feels uncomfortable, right?
Oh, absolutely. It's not his crowd.
Not his crowd, right? And then he accidentally runs into somebody, and the dude kisses him on the cheek, and he sneers at him, and he goes, "Fucking California." And I thought, did I write this movie? Because that is some shit I would have said. And I was like, okay,
But
I want to make sure I saw that. So this isn't a recent thing of like, and it's not
Wait.
just Texas. Texans, we don't like California. It's
Wait.
kind of in our DNA to see California
was
kind of
this a
sucks.
mistake kiss because the guy was drunk, or this was just like a European type of like kiss on the cheek? Like,
Well, it's a Japanese company that he's working with, so I would
the
assume
dude
there's.
didn't sound European in any way, shape, or form,
Right.
though. So
I think it's just California.
it's just California. What is that?
Well, I don't know. It's whatever John McClane thought.
But
So
wasn't the
wait
only
a minute. It's okay if John McClane thinks it, but if I think it, that's kind of shitty.
It wasn't the only time that he said.
There's a couple of them.
Yeah, he said.
He
at
sees the
beginning,
Barbie girl jump on the one
Barbie
guy,
girl,
and he's
just,
like, "Ugh, California."
Yeah.
He doesn't say it with as much disdain as I'm saying it right here, but he definitely is like, "Ugh." And it's funny because it made me think, like, okay, that's like an attitude that Texas kind of has about California.
No, there was
but
one character that
but it's New York also because
There was
he's from
one
New York.
character I thought you had a lot in
New
common
Yorkers
with.
don't like
California.
LA. They
Yeah, I don't like
people
LA
that
either.
Go to Hollywood.
Shout out to all you LA watchers right now.
My roommate actually is from LA, so
Does he kiss you on the mouth?
no, absolutely not.
That character Ellis, I was like, gosh, Joseph must love this character.
Which one's Ellis?
That's the guy that tries to sell
The
out
eyeballer?
John
The one
McClane.
that-
Oh, he was the best.
The dude
Yeah,
that's like
he's-
snorting.
Yeah.
coke in his
I
fucking
loved
life.
it, dude.
Fucking-
He's like, he takes a couple keys, he's like, babe, I negotiate deals all the time.
multi-million-dollar deals
These
every
Euro
day.
trash won't be a problem.
Yeah.
First of all, goes and gets his fucking brains blown out.
Yeah.
But the things that he says, he's like, I don't know who you're against. If it's the Hebes or the camel jockeys.
The camel
or the-
jockeys have
He
me
just,
rolling,
oh
dude.
my god.
I think I went like this. Huh?
He says like two other fucking things, but like, Jesus Christ. He's just like, I don't know what kind of terrorist you are. It must be.
Great. What a great character.
Oh my god. First of all,
I wanted him to.
First of
I
all,
wanted him to last.
if that terrorist was associated with any bit of those people, that guy just insulted him.
Oh, straight up. Yeah. Yeah, that was funny. And then it's just another example of them showing McClane as like a good guy because he's like,
Yeah.
dude, don't act like you know me. You're gonna get yourself killed. So even though he's being an asshole selling people out, he was like, oh well, I don't want him to die. So that was kind of cool,
Well, he also
story wise.
knew dude was trying to rail his wife and was still trying to
right,
let
okay,
him not
right.
be killed.
Yeah,
Right.
I liked that the last part.
Well, why does she have
The
coke in her-
Rolex
Why does she have
watch.
coke in her office? I mean,
the
I
Rolex.
think he brought the coke in there.
no, I think it was in there.
Oh,
I think
you
it was-
I think it was. Why would he? If he's got his own private bathroom.
That's true. Well, maybe hers was closer to the party, or maybe he was hoping she would come in on
That's-
him snorting coke
sure.
on her desk.
Yeah, because
We have no reason to think that she might not be doing coke.
Well, no, when the
It's the 80s.
She's a high level
It's the 80s.
exec.
Ex-
You know,
Right.
Wolf of Wall Street.
yeah, but
was-
the boss comes in and is trying to show the office of his like wife or whatever to John McClane, and the boyfriend or whatever, the guy that's trying to bone her, he's there doing the coke.
Yeah.
And then the boss is like, what's going on? He's like,
Even though he's like knows.
He 1000%. That dude does cocaine. You know he
with the
does.
Japanese.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
just hey, this is a cop.
Yeah.
taking
This
shot-
is a cop. Yeah.
It's
Exactly.
1988. He's taking shots at Benihana.
He even
and
says that
doing
he's his
lines
her
of coke.
cop friend.
So
Yeah.
let me get this straight. There's a line in here where a reporter threatens to call INS.
Oh yeah, yes. We were gonna bring that up.
I knew you were gonna bring that up. I knew you.
Again, I was like,
1000% fucking did.
Yeah,
I was like,
he's like, please, ma'am, this is very important to children. And then he's like, okay, back up. Let me talk to her. I'm gonna call INS. Just
yeah. So that was a bit shocking. Again, it's fine, and I actually thought it was funny, but it was just a little shocking, especially with what's going on in our
That was
political
gonna
climate
happen.
right now. I forgot about that line, and it means a little bit something different now that it did
It
that
hits
time.
a little
It's-
more
it
close
hits a
to
little-
home.
It's less
right
funny now.
It's not funny.
It's
at all
less funny now. I didn't say it wasn't funny. It's less funny.
I would say it's not funny now.
There's a whole scene of them the cops show up, the SWAT or whatever, like the big guns come in,
Yeah.
and they make a big scene of this where the guys go up there and they're like, okay, we gotta like use the thing to like hack open the door, we gotta like pick the lock
Well, he was
or whatever.
trying to pick the lock. Yeah.
The door is glass.
Yeah, you could just shoot the door. That's another problem that I had. You know, whenever he's trying to get in, like, get the cops' attention in the beginning,
Yeah.
and he's like trying to break the window out. You have a gun.
Shoot the gun.
Shoot the glass. Is you're only like 6, 7 floors up from where you are. You shoot the glass, he's going to hear that.
Yeah.
But they had to have the comedic relief of him going, "Oh God!"
Yeah.
In reverse.
body.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, I thought the body coming down.
That was fantastic.
I was watching it with
agree.
my dad, and he hasn't watched that movie in fucking forever. And then he was cracking up. He was like,
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
that
was
was
like, how am I
hilarious.
gonna get his attention? He, instead of throwing a chair or something, he just The body.
The body.
Another one of my favorite moments was whenever he first killed. What was the guy's name?
Gruber.
No. His brother. The first one that he kills, and he just now I have a machine gun. That was fantastic.
Oh, that was great. That was great.
All of these things had really not been done in these action movies, though.
No.
The smart ass, like...
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker,
This riding on shit,
motherfucker.
like any action movie after where they're like toying with each other, riding on shit, like the action hero where he's like actually getting hurt. This is one of the first action movies where like, oh, like, you know, they used to have 70s and whatever. Oh, he gets a little hurt. John McClane is like fucking like bruised, bloodied, a glass in his feet, wrapped foot, like he's full on like
battered.
Battered, and also trying to be a relatable but also badass guy. Just soft enough to have a wife and
trying
children.
to be like John Wick, but like before his puppy was killed.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like Bruce Willis is like his take on it and the casting of it is that they tried to make him seem like an everyman, a very capable everyman. He doesn't look like Rambo. He doesn't look like Schwarzenegger.
He's not.
He doesn't look like that.
He talks about enough C4 to blow up Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
He did. Yeah. Well, he said it was enough to orbit
Schwarzenegger.
Well, okay, so that you look at him and you go.
Terminator is.
The stuff that he's doing. The stuff that he's doing is believable.
Some of it.
To a point. For what this is, it's believable.
For what it is, yeah.
It's believable. You buy the idea that he's clever enough to keep going. Now, could you survive some of these action scenes? Probably not. But you can sell it as John McClane's clever enough to survive this. And it is kind of miraculous that he does come out at the end.
Yeah, I kind of figured he wasn't going to.
You do feel like there's danger.
He's gonna die at some point or another, but he pulls through as they tend to do.
I mean, realistically, you're not watching this thinking, okay, is he gonna die at any point? Because then the movie's just over. But
it would kind of be a short end to the movie.
Right, but you do feel like he comes very close to like getting taken out or whatever.
Yeah.
There is that thing. I know you said that this was maybe like the first time that this happens in an action film, but I remember First Blood. That happens.
What?
They slap John Rambo around a lot in that movie, and then he even has an emotional moment at the end. When was the last time you saw First Blood? The first Rambo movie.
It's been a while.
It's probably been a while, right?
Yeah. When did it come out?
70s.
Oh.
I think it's either very late 70s or very early 80s.
But Rambo,
he does get the shit kicked out of him.
Rambo was less of a everyday man, and he was more
he was like a Green Beret or something.
He was a killer of killers, but
was a badass.
Yeah, absolutely. He was a Charles Bronson.
You know what's funny? I was like, how long into the conversation is he gonna bring up Charles Bronson? I knew it was coming. I was like, he's gonna just find an excuse to bring it in.
Charles Bronson.
You're itching to do Charles Bronson.
I love Charles.
Let's do Charles Bronson.
But he's Charles Bronson for that time period. Stallone for that Rambo.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a direct play on like people coming back from Vietnam with mental issues, with PTSD. That's all. It's like the whole Rambo thing.
Sure.
Was that this guy was
a commentary on coming home from it. Yes.
Yeah, isolated PTSD. If you even like push one of these guys, a real Green Beret, not just some like, regular.
Not just some New York cop.
No, I mean just not some like.
No, But as far as them filming an action star that had like baggage and realistic problems, they have done that before. It's not like a new thing. But you're right. This is kind of the grandfather, the modern version of that.
Of the modern version.
The modern version.
Because I think there always was like it had to be a very tough version. Like, okay, show a little emotion. There's always like a little stepping stones to leading to this. Because before there was like much more tougher characters, is what I'm saying. John McClane, like, had a wife, had kids, was like, wasn't these 1970s badass roles where, like, their family was dead. Like,
they had nothing to lose.
Yeah, like Death Wish, you know. Where your wife and kids
I'm
were dead.
Yeah. Didn't they remake that? Didn't they remake
With Bruce Willis.
Oh my
Did
god.
they?
Yes.
I think they did.
With Bruce Willis.
I remember they did. I didn't
We need
realize
to do
it
a
was
double
original.
feature of those.
So let me run this question by you guys because it's hard to like. They keep calling back to it, and I don't really get the point other than it's like one thing that happens. Why did he listen to the guy about taking his shoes off?
Wait. Did someone tell him?
Yes.
The
He's
guy
on the plane.
he was on the plane, and the dude in the airport told him the secret of succeeding in flying, which I don't even get. I guess
He's saying like to not to
talking
like
about
de-stress.
jet
Yeah, or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
To de-stress or to not get scammed? Did they even like check
No.
their shoes back?
I was like, what are you yeah, they could do that, but he had a
they
gun,
didn't-
bro.
They didn't give a fuck.
He had a fucking
Yeah,
gun,
no.
dude.
No, he just told him to take his shoes off, and then the hotel carpet, like, just
He was saying
turning
he
your
was
feet into fists.
he
I
was
think it was a de-stressing.
yeah, because he
thing.
could tell that he was like stressed out from being on the plane.
Oh, okay.
But why did he listen to him? And what's the point of?
Because the whole prequel of him being Frank Sinatra, he was so stressed.
We didn't know.
He was
we didn't
so
get
stressed.
that part of the backstory. It just seemed pointless to me. And that's again one of those things where I'm like, what? But storytelling wise, what is the point of him running around? They could have had any excuse for him to like get hurt. Why was it? Oh, he listened to the one asshole on the plane, and then he ran around the entire movie barefoot, and then he fucks his feet up with the glass.
But
No, there's no reason.
no. But tell me, what is like very memorable, like of action sequences of Bruce Willis being like barefoot in like most of that film? Is that not like something?
You
like,
think it's
memorable?
just to be memorable?
No, I'm just saying. Maybe they fucked up back then. It was stupid writing, but now it's just like.
Yeah, it is something to remember now. Yes, and it's crazy that I just hurt myself with glass. And I was thinking like, oh fuck.
Glass sucks.
But I was looking at it like, but they could have had any reason for him to get hurt.
Yeah.
So what was the point of having? And then I thought, well,
but I think
did he take his shoes off because it's a Japanese company?
No.
I don't.
Yeah, but they did.
It's not obviously not that. But speaking of Japanese companies, these guys are enjoying the lovely Sapporo premium beer. And it's not on the can itself, but this is the Ghost of Yotai edition.
Yeah, it is.
And on our last video, Chris and I talked about Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh, goddamn Hungarian!
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we were doing
Why?
goddamn Mongolians because we did Akira.
Oh okay.
Yeah, so we were talking about what games we were playing, and he was like, "Oh, I loved Akira. It's
Wow, you do
like Cyberpunk.
You do an anime without us.
We can do it. We can do it, guys. I'm here for it. I have done repeats of videos before. You guys know that, right? Oh, what? Oh,
I'd have
what?
to rewatch Akira. I haven't watched that.
There you
in a
go.
while.
We did it for Kenny, so you could rewatch it. You can see Chris's opinion on Akira. But yeah, so shout out to the Japanese company.
Yeah.
And
What was the name of the building?
Nakomi
the
or
plaza?
something? Oh, I don't know what the plaza was called, but the
building or whatever.
the
Yeah.
company was called like Nakomi or Takomi or something. Whatever. I don't know what that means.
Nakomi or Takomi? I think it was Nakomi, maybe. I don't remember it.
I think it was Nakomi. It sounded like with an N. Yeah.
I should remember it, considering I watch it every year, but no, that's not the thing.
It kind of doesn't matter. Yeah,
It
there's
really
certain
doesn't.
details that don't really matter. Except that
I
when
do
they're living in the
remember
vault, there's
Bill-
like samurai
Bill
over in there.
Clay.
That I found kind of interesting because why? But you know,
So it's like there's a Japanese element to this. There's a German influence in here,
Mhm.
and it takes place during Christmas. It's in LA, and our main character is from New York. What the fuck is going on?
it's kind of all over the place. It's kind of a melting pot of what the fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that. I was like, what? But what are they trying to say something political or whatever? And then you go, even the bad guys make it seem like this terrorist organization makes it seem like they're doing something politically motivated. You think they're doing this for some they're freedom fighters for something, and they're trying to get back at the Japanese.
Yeah,
This
they're just
Japanese
like,
company.
no, I'm
They're
just
just
a really
thieves,
good
yeah.
thief.
I'm just a
Exceptional.
thief, and I actually that's kind of fun. Where he's like, no, I'm just really good at stealing shit.
Yeah.
And this is like $6 million something dollars.
$604 million.
Is it 604?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. In bonds, which are really hard to trace, if I remember correctly. That like once you have
When you have the paper,
it's yours.
yeah, it's yours. It's whoever legally whoever
the
is in
bonds.
possession of them. Yeah.
Those bonds.
So
I think the idea that them putting that idea forward was because they planned on blowing up the roof with all of the hostages and making it look like they blew up with
to make it look harder.
yeah,
to
make it
trace.
make it harder for them to realize that they didn't die with everybody up top because they
Yeah.
were supposed to be going with the hostages.
Also, at the end, when he's like, don't worry, everyone, don't stress. People are getting killed left and right, and he's like, don't stress. In just 24 hours, we're gonna be having drinks and making 20%. I'm like, 20%? What the fuck kind of bank job is this? Literally, everyone's dying. Yeah, 20%.
But he said it in a really cool accent.
He
so-
did, but also 20% is like they only got 60 million from the like 600, and he keeps talking about you still $600, 600 million. They're gonna look after you. Yeah, but you're only getting 60, bro, or no.
I think he
120.
was saying that they would be sitting on what they stole, making 20% interest while sipping on cocktails, I think is what he was getting at. Which, that's a lot of interest, and I'd like to know what bank gives you 20%
No, I don't think
interest.
they'd be
It's
getting
kind of
20.
wild.
I think they were making a kind of 20.
Or did
Well,
they
it'd
mean?
still
Or
be
did they mean they were
it would
splitting it
still
up
be
5 or 6 ways? And
maybe they were splitting it and everybody's getting a 20%. But
right.
but-
Guys,
How many
we're
people-
overthinking it.
how
It
many
doesn't
people
matter. It
were
doesn't
left?
fucking matter.
How many people were
It
left
doesn't
at
fucking
that
matter.
point?
It
They were
doesn't
all
change
dead.
anything.
Most people were dead.
He said a stupid thing.
Also, that wasn't a lot of. Yeah, just the original amount of people.
Did we land on?
To
Did we
the
land on
original-
why the fuck did he take the shoes off? Did you guys have any?
I mean,
There's not a reason,
He
right?
believed him. He just thought the guy.
I just don't get it. I was like, it doesn't matter. He could have just had shoes on the whole time. It just didn't.
because then they couldn't have him making fun of the tiny German feet.
Yeah, so it was just to set up a joke.
Maybe
One
probably.
joke the entire thing. I think.
Well, you tell me. I think it's
And,
stupid.
you
I
know-
thought it was pointless.
Okay, I think, like I said, all in all, may have been stupid, but now that
Is stupid.
you think about it, all these action films, like so many action films, and like they, like always, what are the injuries? You're like, oh, I got shot in the arm or shot here, or just like, how many movies is the action hero barefoot breaking like glass on their feet? There's only one where you're like, fucking John, it's Die Hard. Like, yes, it may be a fuck up. Yes, it may be pretty stupid, but now it's just. It's a very
couldn't-
it's a very unique injury. Would you not say it's a unique?
I would agree with it.
It's a unique injury. It is.
You want to know what irritated me about it though? Is because they lose sight of him after that, and there's
Blood on his
trails
feet.
Right.
everywhere.
Right.
Like, I thought that was why he did that. He shot the glass so that you could follow the bloody footsteps. But no, fuck doing that. We're just gonna not do that at all, and we're just gonna leave.
There could have been like, if you were gonna have, okay, so all the explosions and stuff.
Mhm.
If we want a scene where he has to run through glass and like that's just like a memorable moment, why didn't they have something happen to his shoes, like while he's wearing them? Like maybe he has to walk over a part in the plaza that's like on fire, and it melts the soles of his shoes, and he can't use them anymore. So he takes them off. He's like, "Fuck it, I gotta go."
Uh-huh.
And then you go, "Okay, well, he's running around now. Like he's even more so."
That would have been better.
That would have been better.
That's how I would have wrote it if they were gonna be like, hey, we gotta have this scene where he runs through glass.
But his backstory was he was Frank Sinatra, an entirely stressful life.
Get off of
All
Frank Sinatra,
all
man.
on its own, being Frank.
Or like, if they were gonna have a Japanese company, maybe he
You
gets-
really wanted to have to
Maybe
do with the
everybody's
Japanese
bare
company.
feet.
Thank you. That's what I thought. I was like, okay, maybe like he goes there, and even that more so fish out of water stuff was that he goes, he goes, "Oh, we're doing it's a traditional Japanese whatever."
You wanted him to say
take your shoes off, and he's like, "Oh, what the fuck? All right," and then he does it, and then he has to like scoot away really fast.
But did you want him to say Californians when he did that?
Not Californians. I wanted to say.
You wanted to.
Goddamn Mongolians. No, but that would have made guys. It doesn't make any sense that he just does that. It doesn't make any sense that he just does that.
No,
It's weird. It's off-putting. It's like, I don't know. There was something weird about it, and I didn't like it. So, do you guys remember? Okay, full disclosure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember really any of the sequels at all.
Oh, I know. The last one I remember was the very last one that came.
Ray has a son.
Yeah, it was terrible.
I remember seeing the trailer for it, being like, "Oh, okay, yeah, of course, that's where they."
I remember the one with what is it? Justin Long.
That was the one right before that one.
Yeah, I remember that one because he was like a tech. Justin Long was like some
right. They were like kidnapping hackers or something, right?
Yeah,
I did watch that one. Yeah,
and it was.
I definitely saw that. I don't remember anything about it.
I didn't hate it.
Yeah,
I remember that I liked
who was the
it.
bad guy? It was the fucking dude that comes out of the new Aliens show. The fucking synthetic.
Oh, it's the guy from Justified.
Yes. What's his name?
I know who it is. He's on Deadwood.
Yes,
dude. You guys like Deadwood?
I don't think I watched that.
Dude, you gotta watch Deadwood.
Okay.
Deadwood.
If you were to ask me, hey, what's your favorite show that they ever made? My answer would be Deadwood.
Okay.
It's like The Sopranos in the Old West. Yeah.
That would have some interesting.
It's very good.
aspects.
It's very good.
Anyways, that guy comes out in it.
Okay.
His name is Timothy Oliphant.
Yes.
Yeah, I got that.
Yes.
Yeah.
That guy.
He's the bad guy in
that one with Justin.
Is it Kevin Smith in it too?
I actually really like Timothy Oliphant. He's
great
in several movies. I think the first one that I ever saw him in was Kangaroo Jack. the first fucking movie I remember that guy from.
He came out of Kangaroo Jack?
Yes. He was like the main character's brother, I think, or something along those lines. But I remember that was the first movie I saw that guy in, and it was just so nonsensical. And everything after that he's been in has been pretty serious.
Yeah.
Except for, I think he was the husband in Santa Clara Diet. I don't know if you ever watched that.
Yeah.
I don't think I saw that.
Timothy Oliphant. Shout out to Timothy.
Mr. Oliphant, you're fucking good.
Yeah, he was so good that we remembered him in one fucking Die Hard movie, and we're like, yeah, Timothy Oliphant. Anyway.
You know who doesn't remember Timothy Oliphant? Bruce Willis.
Oh, no!
You think he can't remember? He just can't say his name.
Oh, yeah, let's remember. He just can't say it. Bruce Willis suffers from something called, it's called FTD, frontotemporal dementia. And jokes aside, that fucking sucks.
Yeah, it really does.
He was getting shit on, Bruce Willis was getting shit on a lot for doing like red box type movies. Like really low budget,
last
shitty.
few movies, people didn't realize that he was like, cognitive could only like go so much in front of the camera.
Well, he couldn't remember his lines and stuff.
Yeah.
So people were like calling out that he had an earpiece in sometimes, and you go, oh man, is he just that lazy? He just like goes on set. He's like, whatever, I'll attach my name to it. But he just wanted to keep working, and he
was losing everything. Yeah.
Yeah. So shout out to Bruce Willis, man. Jokes aside, that fucking sucks.
Yeah, that's terrible.
And like we don't want to find out.
Jokes aside, after this, Bruce Willis just action movie after action movie for.
Oh, this fucking made Bruce Willis. Too.
Yeah.
This made Bruce Willis.
Mm-hmm. Really, really did.
And
it's like Lethal Weapon, or do you think Lethal Weapon or Mad Max made?
Mad Max definitely made
Gibson.
The Gibbs.
Yeah.
Dude, we gotta do another Gibbs movie.
But do you think he was more internationally popular or just like?
Yeah, but he's not in it though.
Well,
I want to see.
He directed it.
He is Passion of the Christ.
No, I'm not.
Kenny.
I'm not doing that.
Kenny. Kenny.
You only want to do that for that weird baby in the movie.
The old looking baby?
Yes.
Yes.
There's this old baby and he wants to do the movie just for this ugly baby.
So?
That's enough reason. Did he need more reason?
No, I love the ending of Passion of the Christ. Have you seen it before? You've seen it, right?
Mm-mm.
it ends. I swear to God, Kenny. I swear to the G-Man. At the end of Passion of the Christ, it's like, because he dies, of course. The whole movie is Christ getting the shit beat out of him. The whole movie is that.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the ending of it is he rises, and so he like turns, and you see his hand, and there's a hole in it, and you're like, and then the credits come on. It's like he's back. Here we go.
So what? There's a sequel? Yeah. There's like a
there's not a sequel, but it's such a stupid.
Like
it's such a we're trying to have this like we're having this like serious moment.
The entire serious.
Here I
film.
am.
And then at the end, there's almost like a Spider-Man or
it's
or
like
Avengers,
Avengers like
type music, and then also
That
lighting.
paved the way for Family Guy with all of their Jesus.
Yes,
Jesus Christ, unbelievable. All right.
exactly.
Which was fantastic.
It was such a joke.
Oh, South Park Jesus is so good.
I
He's the
fucking love
best.
South Park Jesus so much.
Let's shout out Alec Rickman real quick.
Yeah.
So he was known for theatrical performances, like theater, and then he came on the scene with this, and he plays this character, like, this guy's an iconic villain.
Oh yeah, one of my favorites.
Yeah, however much I like didn't give this a 5-star or whatever, there's something about him that's like weirdly calm.
Oh yeah, he's
And
got
calculating.
this calculated, calm demeanor about him.
Yes.
Kind of reminds me of Moriarty, from
Yes.
it very Moriarty
Yeah.
vibes going on with that guy, which is probably why he's one of my favorite villains. He's just good at it.
Yeah, you can
Up
see
until
him.
the very end.
Of course. Well, I mean, he has to get foiled by the hero, but
Yeah.
his like vibe. I was like, man, I almost want to strive to be like that in an emergency or something where stuff starts going wrong with his squad, but he doesn't ever lose control.
No,
And he's like, okay, it's fine. Like, it'll take 30 minutes. We still have time to like get this done, or whatever the reasoning is. So he doesn't get freaked out. He doesn't lose his cool. He's still thinking, how do I solve this? It's all right. I have this, guys. We're solving this. And even in the blocking, like, this is one of the things we don't shout out enough in movies when we talk about them is the blocking. So there's this scene where he is first getting into the movie. Like, he's just coming on the scene. He gets out of the elevator, and he like comes on like. The camera hones in on him, and you're like, this guy is the boss of them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then he like comes in, he looks around, and you can tell the gears are turning, and then he steps back, and he lets another guy get in front of him, and then he walks. So he walks out of the elevator and it's subtle.
It's subtle, but it's very much so.
He gets out of the.
No, I'm the one that needs. I control everything.
I'm
need
controlling
to be
this.
in control.
I'm in the center of it.
Yeah.
Physically, they're protecting him. He's like, just in case any action happens, he's not the first one that they take out, right? And he steps out of the elevator first and kind of assesses, and you see it's all visual language.
Yeah.
So, shout out to him as a performer for that. There was one thing I didn't like about his performance, and it was the. I think he actually asked the director to let him do an American accent for the one scene.
Yeah, you didn't like whenever John McClane happens to be behind him and
Bill Clay.
Yeah.
And I was like, there's no way McClane would have fallen for that accent.
No.
He didn't. He did give him an unloaded gun.
So
He did.
Yeah,
he
so-
did give him that. So he didn't. I guess he didn't fall for it.
So
I
he
think
didn't, and do you think he was like, yeah, like,
But he would have done that for
no,
anybody because he had to test him
I
first.
think he had fallen for it
Yeah, he might have fallen for
at
it.
first, and then whenever he gave him his name, he saw that it was a department that
Right.
wasn't supposed to be here that anymore. Because in the beginning, they told him, only people that worked on the 30th floor are here now. Everybody else is home. And
Right.
the name that he gave was the 25th floor. So
He's like, that's an
I
anomaly.
think that's
Yep.
whenever he realized, and that's when he was like, you ever shot a handgun before?
Not really.
Yeah. So I think that's when he caught on, but I think he was actually tricked by that ridiculous accent.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure in the like behind the scenes stuff, he was like, no, I can do an American accent. Nah, dude. Love you, Mr. Rickman, but Definitely not. That was terrible. So that's the only gripe I have where it's like...
I mean, I don't know if we have a good ear for German, but you think he did decent on his German either?
Where is he from?
I believe he's a
thought
British
from
actor.
the UK, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. He was born in Brentford, United Kingdom.
To me, it all sounds weird to off. It just sounds... That's the point. They're supposed to seem off. And, like, somebody made this comparison with The Matrix, where, like, the cultural landscape of things changes. After 9/11, things changed, too. But that this was, like, our terrorists are European.
Wow, they said that he did a very good version of a German accent.
Who's they?
Says
AI overview?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're wrong.
He says highly praised for German accent.
Yeah, no. He didn't sound very German at all to me.
People that are with him sounded...
Says that he got the...
He
his
sounded
henchman,
like somebody who spoke German as a child
It said that he even got the German dialect correct.
Sure.
So they
and
have
it said that he
researched
meticulously researched the language for the performance.
Or somebody that is German but then was like went to school in somewhere or
that's kind of
one of the other.
Like it sounded good to me, but
yeah,
I don't know. Well, definitely not the American accent.
No,
that was terrible.
no,
it's bad.
That you could hear was bad.
Yeah, I
say he did a good American accent. I don't think it did.
No, definitely not. So, but yeah, other than that, like, if you really pay attention to the writing for him and the word choice, I'm like, dude, this guy, he seems like he could have gotten away with this. If John McClane wasn't there, he would have got off scot-free.
Oh yeah,
dude.
no,
they would have definitely got no problems
at all.
Well,
I don't
some
think
parts of the plan I thought were like, did they think, okay, the only reason that this goes as far as it does is because McClane comes in and he's a wrench in the gears. But didn't he say that the FBI turning the power off was part of the plan also?
Yes.
How do you plan for that?
Well, because and again, I think that leads into them pretending to be terrorists, is because it's supposed to be part of their playbook. When a terrorist takes over a building, you cut all power to said building. So he knew they were going to do that because it's something that they always do in that situation.
He read it in Forbes.
Well,
no, I got you. I understand what you're saying.
I feel like that guy probably. It doesn't really go into it. But I feel like he probably had military training, and he probably, considering how god awful his American accent was, I'd say he probably hasn't worked.
So there's this comedian that comes out in Conan quite often. His name's Flula Blorg. He's this like German comedian. I don't know if you've seen him before.
Probably.
Yeah.
The name Flula Borg is escaping me at the moment.
Yeah. He.
Yes, you absolutely can play with that.
This is what he looks like. Just
a tiny bit of
that's him, small corner, but that's what he looks like. I don't know. He's wearing a wig. Basically, he talks about Die Hard in some other film, and he is German, and he's saying, "Oh, this Christmas I will be saying something in German." He's like, or in English, "Die slowly." He's like, or how you call it, Die Hard. He's like,
Die Hard.
And then they're like, oh, you watch it, so it's a Christmas movie. Yes, but it's a very sad moment for us. He's like, we like to remember Hans and all that he did. And they were like, but he was a terrorist. We never knew that. He could have, who knows what he would have done with that money he could have donated.
Robin Hood.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, they're like, to us, he's the Robin Hood, but he's stone killed. He's like, who knew what he was done with his money? Like,
that's like like almost 100 years old.
Really?
Nice. It's nice.
A Flula Blurg.
What's this bad boy?
And again, I checked all these.
Just to make sure.
Let the hammer go down slowly on that. Yeah, thanks. You can ruin the fire then if you dry fire it.
Yeah.
My bad.
What? Oh no, it's fine. It's just that it's old.
It looks like it's been well maintained.
I need to probably give it a nice sheen. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker!
He's been oiling it constantly.
Yeah.
Another thing that didn't make any sense was whenever he threw the C4 down the elevator shaft.
Oh, with the computer cord and all that.
Didn't make
Yeah, the
any
technicalities
sense.
of that
Didn't make
probably
any
would have just been a
sense.
waste of C4 and would have just fallen down the elevator.
Again, when you
Because
start
they
thinking
did the
about
whole
Also-
rigmarole
also
of
how-
needing the detonators to
Right.
solve the ones up top, and
I'm no, I don't know, physicist or scientist of any means, but I do not think C4 explodes like that in some sort of cartoonish, only shoots in that one floor like fireballs and kills just.
I wish I knew.
I wish.
Because that's...
I'm pretty sure it blows up.
You know,
like
it's
a
funny, I
bomb.
think about this when you... Because, okay, so...
but it might
Have you
follow
ever-
the least resistance.
That shaft definitely, like, the structure of that whole building would have been so.
And also, it seemed to just happen to land on the floor. Well, I guess they used the
where the
elevator.
bad guys
yeah.
were at.
Well, they did use the elevator. so I
Yeah,
guess it would've-
how did he measure the cord of how long it's?
Well, we gotta read the book and find
we
out.
gotta know. He's a
The
fucking
book-
physicist. He's a
Roderick Thorpe knows the answer, so we can look into the book and find out how he came to the conclusion that would work.
God, Thorpe.
What was your favorite moment in the movie?
My favorite moment?
Yeah.
Honestly, it's got to be the part where he jumps over the fucking side of the building with the fire hose. That shit's badass. I like that scene a lot because that kind of freaks me out. Not that I'm afraid of heights per se, but like they really build the tension up.
They did. That was a good spot. That was.
I think that's probably my favorite part.
I like the part where he was using a really crappy strap from a gun to try and.
That
get
is
down.
in my head
Yeah.
so many times. Yeah, that little when he's pulling.
Looked like really well-made German gun and an American strap right on it. that he's trying to make work. The strap gives, of course.
Okay.
But that was my favorite moment because like he almost died right there. That was one of the moments where he almost died.
He has a couple of brushes close to that. What about you?
For me, it would have to be the taping of the gun on the back.
That's a good spot.
That's pretty cool.
How does this fucking gun? It weighs. These guns weigh. This is just like a small gun. I think he had like maybe a little bit.
Well, think about
he used masking tape.
There's no bullets in there. Bullets are heavy.
Yeah, he only had two. Only had two bullets. In
Yeah,
there.
he only
Right.
had two bullets.
So, but I mean, you imagine.
Yeah, two bullets in that fucking like. And his back.
And he was so sweaty.
He was so sweaty,
So bloody.
You see blood covered, and he's like, "Oh, Christmas packing tape." Somehow,
yeah, I think it was masking tape.
yeah,
It's even worse.
somehow they super glued it, or I don't know what the fuck, because that thing, and then just he was able to just pull it so quickly. It's my favorite part. It doesn't make much sense, but it's actually one of the coolest things.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, it's absolutely one of the coolest
One
things.
of the coolest things. Could it be done? I don't know. Mythbusters, did you do it? If you did, you probably did. I'll go watch that episode. But
There's probably stuff they
there's
did from
probably
Die
some
Hard.
shit. Oh, they probably did some Die Hard.
Yeah, like can somebody actually
Oh,
use a gun strap to go down
So
an elevator?
apparently in these scenes, because I was trying to figure out what's going on with the running around barefoot thing, he wore fake rubber feet for this.
What?
Yeah, but think about it. That makes sense to me. They did it in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, but in Lord of the Rings, hobbits are supposed to have.
Thick, callousy.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
known for running around like that.
Yeah.
But how many takes did they do with this guy running around? And you know what's funny is, and this is not attacking the movie per se. It is what it is. This is filmed in the 80s. What are you gonna do? But man, I could really tell when there was a stunt double in there. I could really tell. You guys could tell, right? Like,
Yeah.
I could tell each shot. I'm like, that's not him. 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 Which is, again, it's fine. It's fine. It's an action movie. You're not gonna make Bruce Willis do all the shit. But some of it, I was like, he could have probably done that though.
He could have rolled.
Yeah.
He's like, nope, not doing it.
Yeah, I think the most obvious one was when he hangs the one guy.
Oh yeah.
You can really tell it's a stunt double.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think
Carl, I think was his name, right?
With a K.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did like learning their names. That was a nice
little touch. Yeah, it kind of made him.
It just flushed him out.
It made it more personal
than he
when you killed every henchman because they all had a name.
What was the little brother's name?
Except for the one that they didn't name was the Asian guy. Did you know this?
I thought his name was Nestle Crunch.
The guy that stole the chocolate, but he was just like,
wait, what does he eat? He eats a Crunch bar, right?
He's eating.
Is it a Mars bar or a Crunch bar?
I think it's blue, so it's Crunch.
Yeah, I think it was.
Which means
Crunch,
he grabbed more than one candy bar because he definitely grabbed a Hershey's.
Oh man, what a slick way to do some product placement in there. And I was like, it's funny because it's so egregious sometimes. It's like when they're really putting these fucking ads out sometimes. This one wasn't that bad.
Yeah, but they mentioned Rolex and everyone's like sleazy and they're
It's
like
Rolex.
Yeah, it's Rolex and they're like
All right.
You're meant to hate people's Rolexes after watching this movie. They're like, fucking get it off your wrists! Ah!
Yeah.
Hans is on it! Ah!
Hans almost killed her because of that Rolex.
That fucking Rolex.
Or they were saying that's how powerful it was that it was saving him.
Bro, it was
Until they took it off.
glass.
It was
A single class.
It's that good European
can hold a 200-pound bad American accent.
Yeah.
Also, as he was falling, instead of like actually, because you know he wants to shoot them.
Right.
He's very upset that.
Oh, he goes.
Oh god! As he's falling, instead of just taking aim and like he knows he's gonna die, so doing this isn't gonna help you. And I suppose maybe first instinct would be to freak out,
To
but
panic,
then he's gonna think, no, fuck that.
One special effect.
It's very against his character to not do it. Yeah.
Did anybody look how they did that last practical effect of Hans falling off? Like not him from the view of above. I'm talking about the actual guy, like the.
No,
they showed.
did you see?
No, but it.
What I heard about that last part with Gruber was that he told them he was going to drop him. The Alan Rickman.
Oh, and they
part,
told him no,
not the
and they didn't tell him, and he was actually.
They didn't tell him when they were like, "We're going to do it on 3," and they did it on 1. So his look of
surprise
when he falls is actual like, "Oh shit!" Like so, and that's actually effective because he does look. It looks real. It looks like he got shocked for a second. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that was cool. I could get down with shit like that.
Fucking up with your actors, just like.
Well, because I mean, if he's going to drop him anyway.
Yeah.
To be like, just give him a half second down and then,
Just to make it more believable.
Yeah, sure.
You're right. He looked.
Yeah,
like,
he looked shocked.
Fuck?
Yeah. It's hard to get it real when you know what's coming. You go, okay, you're kind of clenching for it or whatever.
Sure.
But if you surprise them, then you're like, oh.
Yeah, you just tell the actor, oh, there's only a couple birds, and then you fill her with a room with like 30 birds and just lock her in there until you get
What movie is this?
36 birds?
Hitchcock. Okay.
Was Hitchcock?
Okay, I didn't hear you say birds at first. I was like, oh, you're just lock her in a room with birds. What the fuck movie
locked
is
her
this?
in the room with like 30 birds for like 30 days. He's like, ah! He's like, nope, do it again. She's like,
all right.
Well, that 30 days
that
didn't work.
So
we're gonna give you a few days off. We're gonna do it again.
They did something in similar to The Shining, right? Didn't they really fuck up Duvall, Shelley Duvall?
He was just mean to her.
He was just mean to her.
No, look it up. He was just mean to her.
Yeah, but he got her to like really cry, which was good.
Well, what he would do is do a shit ton of takes over and over.
Yeah.
Until it felt unsettling. Until even their performances, they're tired and they're like whatever. And but yeah, because that's what they're trying to get you to look like.
He's like
something a little bit off.
Right.
So we did it, guys. We reached the end.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah. Well done.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah, I did actually. It was a lot of fun.
Would you want to come on the show again and do another thing?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. On that note, we're gonna get out of here. Merry fucking Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Great start.
Indeed.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers. Woo. We're out of here. Like and comment all the things. Kenny's gonna come back. Give Kenny a shout out in the comments. See if you want him back on the show. We had a lot of fun here tonight.
Yeah.
And we have a couple other episodes planned. We got
Did you do Gremlins yet?
Izzy wants to do Gremlins.
I would.
We should do. I do have a fourth mic, so we can fill it in.
Christmas Gremlins.
Gremlins. All right. We'll sort it out. We're gonna do some coordinating here. We're gonna get out of here, enjoying the rest of our evening. You guys do too. Enjoy the season. We'll be back at you maybe next week.
Yep.
Thanks, guys.